That is what the media has been doing.
Yes, first and foremost, Fred, yes, Media Council itself should actually not have issued that notice. Why? Because when TV47 and say Nation, whatever, all these other media, if they have a conflict, they go to Media Council for resolution. And they have a whole tribunal there that would hear what is the dispute. So a regulator should be slow to showing its position, because in case I differ with you, and we go to the Media Council for, reconciliation or something, it will be difficult for us to begin anything, because I already know the position of the Media Council. So I think they ought to get proper legal advice, and also even political advice, before they venture into this. Yes, media must showcase whatsoever is happening without hiding. And of course, you have your own rules as media, what to report and what not to report. But in the case of Faith Odhiambo, the media has every duty, in fact, to say that Nyaribo is an advocate, has said ABC. Honorable Pogisho has said this. And also in your editorials, the media can also give their editorials. I mean, it's what is done globally. You can also take a position. But when doing that, the whole issue is how objective are you? How objective is the media? So if somebody is criticizing Faith Odhiambo for taking that position, even if it's media, they are at liberty to do that. But where you are using your power of influence to make a formal end to the discussions or, to the debate in terms of saying Faith has erred, then we would also criticize the media as well. And by the way, the media should also report that we have criticized it. So that is just the role of the media. They should not use their power over influence in the wrong way, so that, so that if we go that way, and you can see in most advanced democracies, then nobody will be, nobody is distressed, nobody is under stress. Because I don't mind if TV47 will report about me in a certain way, as long as I come back and I say, this is also my position, and you report it. And in fact, that happens during disputes. I've handled quite a number, a few in the Media Council Tribunal. You sometimes are ordered to reprint what you had printed, but in a certain version. So let's not condemn media as such, and let Media Council understand its mandate, so that it is like an arbiter. It should not quickly come to advise the media, through public notices like that. Because if we don't agree and we go to it, then it will be difficult, because we already know its position. That's why you see judges and, tribunal, magistrates, they do not come out on an issue. They have, by the way, they have a position, but they don't come out quickly, because this matter might land in their, on their desks, and somebody will be like, I know you don't believe in us. You already gave a notice, and I don't have to name names, but I know when the Media Council wrote, I know which newspaper they had seen, and I know how the newspaper had written about Faith. So it is proper for a regulator to be a little more drawn back to allow those disputes to go on. But Fred, again, I just want to be sure that our people understand this, especially the Gen Z, much as we don't, they may think we are, I don't know what they call us, maybe too old or something, but the truth is this, and this is all about civic education. The young need to understand there has been a lot of noise since 2010, courtesy Kenya Constitution. Everybody has been allowed to draw the president, bury him, put him in a coffin, wake up in the morning. And a few people from that side who do not understand democracy have been kidnapping these young people and mistreating them. They don't need to do that. And also, the younger generation can enjoy the freedom and the democracy, but they don't have to go to the whole extent of hating someone, hating with passion from your heart. This is politics. People will say this, another one will say that. We only need to check the extremes. Like, also, as much as we want to check the president when he's, overreaching, we also need to check ourselves, so that when a young person like Faith Odhiambo actually accepts a position to serve her country. You cannot vilify her. I mean, that is now where the noise has gone beyond the normal noise. Now that is where we need to tell our people that the reasons we have all this freedom, because the Kenya Constitution came in with the social media. Mm-hmm. You know, social media was not in our time. I mean, I had to walk kilometers to go and make a phone call from a booth. Today, we do everything right here. So we should allow ourselves as a country to develop. Let Faith take her job. That is her journey. Take your job as well. And we need to civic educate our people that when another person has gotten a job, that is not a reason for you to really evoke the negative emotions in you. That is her. Now, let's go to what is yours, then we also see. What is Mheshimiwa Pokisho, we also see. And we see this when some people try to go into politics, Fred. We pour a lot of vitriol just because we are not the ones chosen. Mm-hmm. So I think this is where the nation needs to now grow, upstage its, standards, and allow. Look at Makau Mutua. I mean, he's a sunny professor in New York, and he came down here because he understood the man that, okay, it's time also I need to help my country. Now, if you start saying, oh, now you have gone to bed with so-and-so, so I think we need to distinguish, Fred, for your viewers, we need to, clearly distinguish between what you do with a human being as a president, and he holds a very complex position as a president, by the way. President William Ruto, yes. But he's also, I always call him Messi, Lionel, because he's a guy who will go into the ring, and once he's thrown down, he can easily stand up and say, okay, do me a favor. Come and take my position and fight. Mm-hmm. And then you start saying, no, I cannot. Oh, you, no, we don't like you. So let us understand the place of the president, yes, but we cannot stop criticizing the president, because for all this, especially when you say he's going to compensate, and I believe Faith Odhiambo as president of the society, we'll start with that. How do we deal with compensation when people are still in jail? And you have actually put them there saying they were doing wrong to voice, to defend people.
All right.
To picket, to protest. So if we start from that, and I believe Faith will actually take into consideration these proposals, then now we will see whether the president means good. But if the president accepts and leaves the young people free and pays them, and Mheshimiwa Pokisho has said, it's not only death, but also those people who have been, grossly inconvenienced.
All right. And yes, debate is definitely split on whether or not